Hello guys and welcome back to Gemini Gamer. So it's been a little while since I uploaded anything. There hasn't been any news, any relatively important news in the KSP news show, so there hasn't been a reason for me to update anything, no new episodes on that either. But you know, I was waiting for mods to update in order for me to start a new KSP series. I really wanted to start a new KSP series with the new parts, see how much the game changed, you know, stuff like that. But you know, just a whole new planet pack. And, you know, that kind of got thrown out the window since mods weren't updating, but Copernicus thankfully has updated. However, it's still going to take me a little bit of time to get all the mods organized and all that stuff together in order for me to get that new series on the way. So, the positive of this is that you're going to be able to have a little bit of input on what mods you want me to have, on what planet packs you want me to have in the mod. So, leave a comment down below on mods, if you have any specific mods you want. What planet pack you want me to do the whole series on. It's going to be a career mode again. I'm going to try to actually finish it this time. I haven't been very lucky in finishing anything recently, so we'll see. Hopefully this does go well. And hopefully try to pick mods that work well with other mods. If there's a lot of mod suggestions down in the comments below, I might need to do a couple things to make sure everything works fine. But, you know, just leave a suggestion if you have anything. So, but anyway, for this video, we're basically going to be starting a small, maybe ongoing series for a long time. The idea was given to me by Full Thrust, a subscriber to my channel. Comments very regularly. Haven't seen a comment from him recently, but if you're still out there, thanks for that idea. So all credit goes to him. It's just going to be a little series on, you know, missions and stuff like that. So if you, again, you have another mission that you want me to check out by playing through it, tell me down below. There's a lot of missions in the forums now, so hopefully you guys find some specific ones that you want me to do. So stock missions, I was gonna go through the stock missions, but kind of changed my mind. Probably not, at least not this one. I'm probably gonna go through the others here, but not the first one. That was kind of boring. But everything else I might go ahead and do at some point. But for now, we're gonna do one of the community created missions. So it's going to be a space shuttle mission, ISS, crew rotation, Comsat, you know, kind of resupplying mission and a delivery of a Comsat. So, don't expect too much of it, but it's still pretty good. I did a bit of it. You know, went and checked out the station, make sure everything was good and balanced. So, you know, it's all good. So, and I, you know, practice a little bit just so I don't completely blow it up the first time. So anyway, you know, if you have a specific mission you want me to check out, I'm also going to be checking out these two missions up here. Jeb's Story, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Very interesting little missions. Kind of something that I wanted people to do, but there hasn't been that many people doing it yet. Hopefully as time goes on, more people get the DLC and work on it, at least for now. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this mission. And hopefully we have a successful space shuttle launch. Alright guys, so when you start the mission, you get a little bit of a ascent profile. Basically, in other words, those instructions, how to fly the ship. Kerbals don't use instructions, so we won't be looking at that. However, we will be reading the mission briefing. Well, not really. I'm just going to explain what it says. Basically, you got to fly this big shuttle here. Fly it up into space, dock with a space station, release a satellite, come back home. Done. You're done. That's basically it. So, don't worry about that. And again, basically a normal mission. Just a normal mission, normal flight. Pre-construction build. I did not build this, however. I did not build. Once you download the mission, you'll see by yourselves. So don't worry too much. In order to save time, we're going to go ahead and launch here and see if we can do something very nice and very cool. Actually, we're going to probably wait a little bit, try to get this little station, get in a better position for us to actually dock with it. You know, we're not going to be that guy that's going to mess up. I mean, we're going to mess up, but we're not going to mess up too much. Just don't think. Actually, we should probably launch now, honestly. Yeah, actually, we should probably launch now. Okay, so set as target. I'll probably end up pointing this thing. I don't like the orientation of this thing, I'll be honest with you. I end up pointing somewhere in that direction. See what we can do though. So full power and launch. Alright, so well, you know, it's definitely gonna be in this direction. Gotta be very careful because this shuttle has a lot of limited capabilities. It's not very strong. I don't think the payload that you can launch with it is very big. I'm pretty sure you could. Like, I'm being honest with you, if you filled up the tanks here, you'll be fine. Perfectly fine. But they're not full. If you know what I mean, they're not full. So got a limited amount of what you can actually do with this thing, so it's kind of feisty. It gets feisty up there, you know. I already tried it before. Barely had enough fuel to reach the station. Barely. So we'll see. I think I have a way. I think I have an idea. I think I know the way to dead me. But I think I know the way to actually get the whole mission complete, including the delivery of the Comsat, which I think I mentioned. If I didn't, I think we have to deliver a Comsat into space. Basically, that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Not the best descent. I realize this. Maybe run a little bit this way. Try to get my orbit into more of a controllable. Oh dear. Need to get this exact, like at least the orientation of it. You know, it's not gonna be the best. I should have launched right when I started. I just shouldn't have time warped. That made things worse. Oh shoot! Actually, need to release these things. Sorry. Probably wasted fuel there that I needed, but we'll see. All right, yeah, I can deal with this. I can deal with this. This is fine. All right, just hold prograde. You're almost out of the atmosphere. There's no reason to carry the external tank all the way to orbit. When you are just short, activate action group 1 to ditch the external tank, shut down the main engines, and activate the OMS. Okay, sure, man. I can work with that. Okay, we got enough fuel here. We got almost a tank left. Maybe enough fuel to do this mission. I'm not sure. I think I kind of blew it already with the whole missing the time to actually release the boosters. But we'll see if I do have enough fuel. I have a better launch trajectory than I did last time. I was able to get into the vicinity of the space station. However, I ran out of RCS, and that was basically the end of that mission. So we'll see how this one goes. Hopefully it goes well. You know how you know, just basically all you can do at this point. So yeah, not the easiest mission due to the limitation of fuel. We'll tell you that much. I'm not gonna lie. Because, you know, when you build a ship, you know it. You know, when you build it yourself, it adds a new, how do you call it, a new factor into flying, you know, playing the game. Because, like, when you build a ship by yourself, you build it, you know, expecting what you need it to do. And if someone else builds it, they have different requirements for it to do. And then that kind of limits the ability of you being able to actually fly it to the fullest extent of its ability, right? Because you're used to flying your own ships. You're used to designing them yourself and getting them to fly, you know, by themselves, basically. You know, you're used to that. You're used to doing that. And if someone else designs the ship and you're not the one that did it, you know, you're kind of left in a place where you're kind of confused. You're kind of like, okay, well, normally when I design a ship, I design it with this in mind. It needs to be able to do this, it needs to be able to dock, go to the moon, do blah, blah, blah. And you've got that mentality of how much fuel, how much mass you already got it in you, especially if you use Kerbal Engineer, which I still think should be part of the game. But maybe, you know, we can't really ask for too much because then the developers are going to get mad and reintroduce the Kraken or something like that, which I think the Kraken's still alive out there. We just haven't gone deep enough, you know? We just haven't gone deep enough yet. So we'll see if someday maybe the Kraken will return. And if it does, it does. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's see. I wonder if Texture Replacer was updated. I know Copernicus was updated already. Can someone please tell me down below? I'm probably gonna look, but still, maybe some other people need to know. So confirm that or deny that. Copernicus has been updated though, so no, that's as much I know. I didn't check Texture Replacer. Texture Replacer is gonna be a little bit weird. It's gonna be a little bit off. Let's be honest, there's going to be a little bit of a confliction on whether, you know, in terms of suit configuration, there's going to be a little bit of an issue there because Texture Replacer did allow you to switch suits. So, you know, that's going to be a pain in the butt for the developers, I'm pretty sure, because that's kind of one of the main features of the thing. Not really, though, but it's close to being one of the main things. Like, let's be honest, there's not much else the DLC added other than Texture Replacer suits and Mission Creator, which you can also kind of get that into the game using other mods, which I did make a video on it. You should go check that out. It's in the description. Oh, it'll be in the description, I hope. Go ahead and check that out because I did make a video explaining what mods you need to use in order to actually get the whole DLC into the game as soon as possible. So, you know. Alright, so 43 seconds. We'll wait till it's 42 seconds and burn this fuel here. I think I had a better launch profile than last time, so I think we should be fine here. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be okay. We'll do a little bit of a burn. We'll get into the right position and do what needs to be done. And then after that, we will go ahead and do what needs to be done over the whole docking thing and releasing that little Comsat. Once it's done. So, you know. You never know. Something might come up. Maybe a mission failure, which wasn't stated in the whole mission briefing. So we'll see. You can't kind of really you can't really, you know, do much. Okay, I was talking a little bit, just got distracted there. We're fine though, I hope. Alright, let's look at how, wait, what's this? That's the external tank, yeah, okay. Alright, so we're good. We're in a good inclination. I can work with that again. I think I mentioned this. Haven't mentioned this actually. You ever need you ever need something to say to make you sound more confident, or at least a little bit smarter if you're kind of on the lower end on the intelligence spectrum? You got a job that you need to do, and you need people to get confidence on you, basically. A good little statement to say is, I can work with that. Even if you're completely like 100% sure that you're gonna screw it up, you know, that you're gonna mess it up. You know, even if you're gonna break things, even if you're gonna cost a company a couple $100, you know, it's a good word. It's a good statement to say. It really gets people more confident in your abilities, even if you don't have them, even if you're completely screwed. Again, don't use it when you're in need of, you know, of actual like life-saving things or hundreds of thousands of dollars projects. Don't go ahead and use it. Don't get overconfident, because you're gonna screw it up. Trust me, it always happens. Everyone does. In life, everyone screws up. All right. The real thing that defines you as a human being, though, is if you're able to actually admit that you've messed it up, that you completely screwed it up. All right. You need to be able to admit that first off, and secondly, okay, this is not working. What's going on? I think I screwed it up. Okay, wait. I need to be careful because I don't want to screw it up too much. Oh no, there we go. It updated. Okay, I was a little bit worried. Okay, good. So yeah, even just gotta be able to admit it and fix it. Take responsibility on what you need to do. That's pretty much what I've learned over the couple of years I've been alive, basically. Didn't make it up. Kind of got told by other people, but that's just the way life is. Wait, no, landing gear, do not deploy. We don't need landing gear right now. Alright, let's go ahead and get into that position and do the burn dock, and then hopefully got enough fuel to release that little Comsat once the time comes. So we'll see. We'll see if we have time. I don't know. We'll see. If I have time to do it. I may not have time, actually, because I kind of screwed up a couple times, and that took a lot of time out of my day here. So we'll see. I'm going to try to speed things up. I have enough RCS to do it. At least, do it in a reasonable amount of time. See what our relative speed is. When you're docking, relative speed is kind of important. You can reduce it. Trust me. It may seem like a thing that kind of you can't really change, but you can. Just do the maneuver a little bit earlier or later, or less drastic. Because if you wait, eventually you will get in a position that you're able to dock with your target eventually. So we're kind of flying away right now, so I kind of waited a little bit too long there, but it's okay. I'm okay with that. We're gonna burn that because we're gonna be able to use that little velocity anyway once the time comes. So yeah, let's go ahead and reduce it to 0 here, and then we'll dock. I think we'll have enough fuel to do the little Comsat if I need to. We'll see. I may not need to do it with the whole shuttle, because I think the Comsat has some fuel on board. So hopefully that's the case and I don't need to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and burn towards our target now. It's all good. We've got an extra bit of RCS to do the maneuvers once you get closer, but for now we need to do this way. We need to do it a little bit forced, Sometimes you gotta force things. I was doing a math test today in class and had one of those problems that you're like, okay, what do I do here? And basically, the only thing that I could find to actually answer that. The only guy that I could make for me to finally answer that question was force an equation. You gotta force an equation on it. You gotta force an equation. That's all I could say. You gotta force another equation on it. So anyway, Discovery closing in on the ISS for the opening cargo bay. Activate the docking group 5 and get ready for the dock. Okay, so 5 opens the cargo bay. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, cool. We're sadly on the dark side, so we're not going to get too much of a light here. I hope you guys can see. I'm probably going to install some mods to help me out with that once the time comes. There's 3 docking ports available to the rear docking parts. Don't want to crash into it, but we'll see. So we're trying to dock with that red thing down there, basically. Alright, here we go. Reduce the speed, relative speed to it. Okay, perfect. Alright. Now we're talking. Alright, so I'm gonna read this in a little bit. Just trying to get into a position where I can actually do this. So as you can see, RCS goes down really quickly, by the way. Like, look at that. Alright. Gonna deactivate the RCS, use the main engines a little bit here. Alright, RCS. Gonna try to conserve as much as possible. Alright. There you go. Alright, so 3 docking ports. We're trying to dock with the one that has red lights. Because apparently the other ones are for the other Russians or whatever other Kerbal species that's available on Kerbin. Alright, so anyway, we don't have to worry about too much about that. Alright. Gonna go ahead and flip around because we are gonna have to dock with that thing down there. So we're gonna have to be careful here. A little bit careful, not too much. Just a little bit. Reduce our velocity here a little bit. Again, if you need a guide on how to learn how to dock, there's a video on my channel. I actually went over all the things that you need to know to play this game. The basic things, orbital mechanic, a little bit. I didn't go into any math, so I wouldn't call it going into orbital mechanic and crash into this thing. Yeah, a little bit of a bump there in the road there. I will admit that wasn't the best approach. However, I think we'll be fine. All right, so okay. Yeah, we're gonna break something here. I know this for a fact, so let's back up a little bit, right? We can back up, right? Okay, I kind of messed this one up. I wasn't expecting this. Alright, are we backed up enough? Okay, perfect. Alright, we can do this. Kind of got a little bit nervous there. It happens, Alright, it's good, it's all good. It's all good. Got enough RCS to do this. I believe in myself. I believe in my Kerbals. The pilot, at least. I don't know about anybody else in the ship, but the guy, he got this thing up here by himself. It's kind of impressive, if you ask me. I wonder if the SAS is activated on this thing. I don't think it is, though. Okay, we're going to go this way. Is it rotating on me? It might be rotating on me. No, it's not. It's not rotating. Okay, perfect. Okay. We're slowly moving in that direction, I think. Or maybe not. We might probably not, actually. Now I think about it. I need to burn it. Need to burn forward now. Now that we're here. This. Last time I got really close. When I was doing the little practice run, I got really close. I just ran out of RCS. I was like right there. Like closer than I am now. I was like desperately trying to get it to dock. Desperately. Alright. Okay, now slow down. Vertical velocity, slow down. Alright, there we go. Try to burn up a little bit here. Alright, perfect. Now we just gotta do a little bit of time warp. Man, the forward thrust is kind of crap. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now we're moving. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Deactivate RCS. Control from here. RCS. It's gonna be a little bit more helpful there, like that, I think, personally. I think we're gonna just use the magnetic field to try to get us to dock here. There's some weird noise happening. I don't know what the hell is going on, but it sounds like aliens outside my house. I don't know what the hell that is, but hopefully it really isn't the Kerbals trying to come and get me for murdering all their compatriots. Okay. Okay, I got distracted. Got distracted by the noise. Oh no. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. I'm running out of RCS, so it's starting to get to that point where I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried about it. Okay. Let's control from here now. Okay, this is actually... Gosh, I don't know if it's because I haven't played the game recently or something, but something's going on with my controls. God damn, okay. I'm out of RCS, guys. I think I messed it up. Yeah, but I'm out of RCS. Damn it. I have like a little bit left. I don't think it's possible, though. Can I switch over to the other? I can. I should have just activated our SES with this thing. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Control from here. Target. Set as target. Point towards target if we have any ability to do this. To have an RCS here. Have fuel here, actually. And a lot of RCS. Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. I can work with this. I can work with this. Perfect. Fine. Okay. Alright, so the SAS should be activated on that now, I hope. But we're still kind of screwed because of the whole... Whoops, still have RCS on. Not good. Alright, so I think I can do it now. Our relative speed is pretty low now, so I think we're fine. Okay, so cancel the speed this way. Get some speed moving forward. Easy, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? Alright guys, getting a little bit feisty. I think it's still possible. Maybe, I'm not even sure anymore. Like, I don't know. I think it's still possible, but we're drifting in the wrong direction here. I'm just doing little things here, trying to get it on the right, like, orientation here, like the right direction here. Like, I'm trying my best. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, one little burn like that. Okay, we're getting close, we're getting close. Yeah, we're definitely getting close. Another little burn like that. Like that. Definitely getting close. You guys see that? We're getting close. And okay, we got it. We got it. All we gotta do is just wait a little bit, and eventually the docking ports will align. We just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. We gotta wait. Deactivate RCS. SES, sorry, SES. And they will eventually dock. There we go. Good job, Commander. I'll take a rest for a while your engineers check all the systems and press the SAT deployment, and you might check the view from a cupola model. I heard it's breathtaking. Okay. Alright. So, I'm gonna take a little break because I was a little bit stressful. And I'll be right back. Hopefully, we can do this mission successfully after this. We'll see. We shall see.